Hi guys, sorry for the delay. I just had to check and make sure that I was live. So welcome everybody. Hi Amanda, good to see you. Hi Amanda. I'll get to that shortly. Hey B, thanks for coming. Hi Shelly. Hey Melissa. Okay Chris, just make sure you stay in the bushes. You're a piece of work, Chris. You're not blocked, but if you keep commenting, you will be. I got us. Hi Brooke. Thanks for coming. Karaoke, in case I feel frisky. Need, yeah, no. If you feel frisky and you're going to comment, my mods will take care of it. Okay? You got to say your piece the other night on my stream, which caused a major ruckus. And no, I'm not doing it anymore with you. Carry on. Stay over on the side where you found your people. Stay over there. I don't mess with that side. Hi, Cynthia. Thanks for coming. Yeah. Okay. Well, what do you mean? We all just got caught. Oh, I see who you mess with. I can see where you're commenting. B, are you still in here? Uh, I'm not going to drop names. There's a whole other um, community that I don't participate in. Um, yeah, you'll just have to figure that out on your own. Did you see my Nutter's new video? No, I didn't, because I don't go over there. No, I don't have an anti-community. That's the problem. That group over there is anti-Tira, okay? My channel, I support Tira. I like her. If you don't like her, don't come to my channel and leave nasty messages just because you don't like her. You're disrespecting me. Chris made an absolute fool of herself the other night, and I don't know how you guys didn't see that. Sorry about that. Okay, so Here's one of the biggest issues. I'm not Tira, okay? I support Tira, but I also support many others. Don't be expecting me to ditch Tira for whatever reason you guys feel she should be ditched. Okay, that's not me. Um, I don't control Tira. I support her. Um, I have for a year and a half. It is what it is. I am not part of the Jessica, Kent, Mindy, Jason, Amanda community. Okay? I listen to some of what has gone on, but I was very rarely interacting in Mindy's live streams because she just wasn't for me. I got to know a lot of the people in the chat and I liked several of them. I still do. Um, but like what happens in that community has no effect on me because I've never been part of it. So stop blaming me for things that others are doing. Yeah, sure. I can do that. Just let me know if it works. I'm new to this stuff. Can you see it, Amanda? Can anyone see the link? Uh, well, Marcy, I just wanted to cover that I'm Terry Lynn. I'm not Tira, and I'm tired of being clumped into um, being Tira. I support her, but I support many other people as well. And people are not understanding that we can support different creators at the same time.
We win $1,800.
Hi.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm okay. How are
I'm
you?
all right. So, okay, so listen. So I do want to apologize earlier, okay? I don't know you. You've been nice to me. You know what I mean? Like you really haven't said anything bad about me. The thing is, it's like everybody is just it feels like attacking everybody. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I agree with you. Like you said earlier, people need to bring each other up and not throw each other down.
Yep.
Well, the reason I'm talking about Tyra is, dude, she did talk a lot of shit about me, major shit about me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Major shit about me. She put my shirt on that they made of mine. She just and I had no problem with her. I had no problem. I was like, I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay. That's really what I said to her, and I still do. I hope she's okay. I don't want nothing bad to happen to anybody out of all of this. I mean, this could be a very dangerous situation because I know who we're dealing with. You know what I mean? Like Mindy and Jason. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I lived over there for 2 years. There's when I come out with my story, there's so many things that has happened to me, like just torture, pure and utter torture.
Okay,
You
and
know,
I understand that, but that doesn't involve me, And it
Right.
doesn't involve B either.
Well, here's the thing with Tara. You know, she likes to, and I get it. You like her, it's fine. You know what I mean? You can stick up for her, and that is what it is. I stick up for my friends, absolutely. But the problem is Tara comes on, and she's got this badass attitude. You know what I mean? She's mean to everybody. So is Mindy, but she's mean to everybody. She is, you know, she's like, oh, I'm living on the streets, and people are trying to help her, and it's like she doesn't want it. You know what I mean? She just, I don't understand how.
Did you?
Look at. I tried to warn people about Jason's house. I did. I've tried to warn everybody about going over there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fucked up things that happen there, a lot. And for Tara to come in and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna, you know, go hang out with the gangsters and be friends, and you know, Mindy pushed her aside too, just like she did me. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And it's like, and all I was like, I got into a relationship with Jason when he first came out of prison after 10 years. I met him at his coming home from prison party. You know, Jason was a very different person for the first 3 months. I mean, he got me an engagement ring. We were gonna get married. He was great for the first 3 months, and drugs have a lot to do with it. And I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. I can't anymore. You know what I mean? But because I'm coming out, I'm trying to, you know, I just don't want nothing to happen to me. I don't. He was bothering my parents. I need to be left alone. Like I've already been through so much. You know what I mean? That it's not fair. It's not fair.
Okay,
And
and
go ahead.
I understand that, but like B and I are getting backlash because we had Tira on.
Yeah.
Um, like we got an update from Tira. That's all we did.
Well, you be careful. You know, you got to understand because it's like I did with Mindy. You know, I was really good friends with Mindy. I was sticking up for Mindy all the time. I was doing everything, and look at what she did to me. You know what I mean?
I,
These Tara, you know, she's kind of diminished with her channel. You know what I mean? I mean, she's homeless. I mean, I'm not making fun of her of that, but she's got this attitude where she just thinks she is better than everybody. You know what I mean? I mean, I would literally, I'm 10 minutes from her. I would go give her a fucking goddamn sleeping blanket. You know what I mean? I would help her out. I even gave her money when she moved to Chicago.
okay,
You know,
but
but at the it's crazy. It's like, and I understand you getting backlash. I mean, I've had backlash a million times. You know what I mean? Because everybody thought I was crazy at the beginning. Like that's just what it was. And it, I mean, I had to see myself on YouTube on these videos of me weighing 80 pounds after Jason was blowing meth in my face for 8 months. You know what I mean? Like this was a huge shock for me. And I can't fathom how other people want to be involved in this. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like I understand it's YouTube and I understand it's gossip and I understand it's drama and I understand people get it. Yes, I get it. But to put yourself into it like how she did, you know what I mean? You're being a friend. You're not going to hang out anywhere. You know what I mean? You're supporting her as a friend and you're doing the right thing, right? Absolutely, you're doing the right thing. I would have done the same thing, but then she started coming out and starting, you know, calling me names and, you know, just saying the most ridiculous things about me. And it's like, you don't even know me, you know? And I get it. It's not fair. It's none of this is fair, you
Okay,
know, but
but
it's crazy.
like
And I know I apologize for what I said. I apologize to you because I'm a big girl. I could do that. But you know what I mean? Like your friend was coming at me kind of, you know what I mean, sideways. And I'm like, what the hell is this? You know what I mean? And Tyra, she can stick up for herself. I mean, she can't. She's, you know, we all know she's got a mouth on her. But I mean, I don't want anything bad to happen to nobody. Nobody at all.
okay, well, like do you actually how long have you watched Tira for? Only a few months, right?
I want to say, well, because I've been going through this situation for about 3 years. So I want to say
But
maybe 6 months.
you haven't been
Maybe
online for that.
I mean, maybe. Well, see, that was the thing because I've been being pushed off. I on Reddit. I mean, I had to make probably I have 15 accounts. I got 27 Facebook accounts. There are, and I have proof of stuff. There are people, and I know who it is. They're
I'm not
making
on
accounts
Reddit.
trying to silence me. Is what they're trying to do. Because they have so many lies going and just so many things going. I mean, I maybe want to say like probably 4 or 5 months I've been watching Tyra. You know what I mean? Here and there. I mean, I was going on her lives. I was, talking, you know what I mean, about it. To be honest with you, I really think that she, and this is me, I'm just guessing. I really think that she had something for Jason. I do. I do.
No, I don't think so.
And if she did it, she did it. You know what I mean? I don't think to be honest with you, he's I can't even, just absolutely disgusting to me now. I'm sickening to myself that what I went through and what I kept going back over. That's what I'm actually going through right now. You know what I mean? Just the fact of
And
it's insane.
you don't have to come out with your story. The the thing is, you've been saying for months that, well, maybe not
I know.
months, weeks, that it's coming.
Right.
Um, and I mean, B and I were both supportive,
Right.
um, and we were willing to listen, even though,
Correct.
we're Tira supporters. You're your own person.
Right. Right.
So I would listen to you, but all your people from, I don't know what community that is. I mean, the recovery community, maybe. I'm not sure. Well, no, not really, because Mindy and Jason are definitely not recovery.
No, they're
uh,
not.
but
Well,
the
Mindy and Jason are they're I'm thinking they're using each other. They've I don't know if they've split up or if they whatever the hell's going on. I mean, I didn't even know that they were together. That was all behind my back. You know what I mean? She was being my friend. I was telling her that, stuff. I mean, I have nasty stuff, of proof of her stuff. You know what I mean? That, if I have to come out with it, I have to come out with it. But to be honest with you, what really gets me is that they're actually using people for cash apps, and they're acting like, I mean, I know for a fact that I don't know if it was Pino or New Age Plus. They sent Jason a computer, sent him cell phones, sent him money. I mean, I don't understand how they can be like that. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's why, I mean, I want to come out with my story just because of the fact that there is so much more to the story than what I've said. At the same time, I was worried for a very long time that he was going to come after me for a very long time. He's called my parents. He's threatened me. He's threatened my parents. You know what I mean? He's threatened my daughter in college. It's crazy. But I finally got the strength, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? Because I'm mad at myself for never pressing charges. With that whole pillow story, like that was true. I had to fight him for 3 straight days to get out of his house to have him let me leave. And when that happened, I I mean, it's crazy. It's so sad that I kept going back to somebody who was using and abusing me, but then would tell me he loves me. You know what I mean? And so like my mind, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place right now because I have ADHD and I don't have my medication right now. But it's just it. I don't know what type of people are these people. You know what I mean? And I had these people around my parents. I had, it's sad. It's sad. It's very sad.
Okay.
And I'm
I'm
very mad at myself that I never pressed charges with the pillow thing. I'm very mad at myself because I mean that's attempted murder. I really thought I was gonna die that day.
and I'm sorry that you went through all of that. Um, but that's a story that you need to
Right,
tell on your own
right.
time.
And if I can help one other person going through that, then that's what I need to do. You know what I mean? Because I don't care about the clout. I don't care about the money. I don't care about any of that. Like I've always been, kind and nice but just recently it's starting to like, cause I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, like it's insane. Like the
All
definition
right.
of it, keep doing it over and over again. Jesus Christ.
Okay, hang on a second.
Yeah.
Goddess, Terry, people come from more than one community who don't like you. The pig pen hates you. It's not the recovery community. Well, you know what? I feel the same way about the pig pen.
It's a small amount.
Good for them.
Go
That's
ahead. I'm
the
sorry.
that's the anti-Tira community. Like you've only followed Tira for 5, 6 months. You have no idea what Tira has went through for longer than I've been even on here with the pig pen. Like fuck off already.
I mean,
Anyways,
look,
Amanda,
in my eyes, you haven't done anything to me. You seem nice. You know what I mean? You seem like you have a very calm, you know what I mean, sense to you. You seem nice. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Um, that's what it is. You know, we all have our like it's like different groups. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And we'll do anything to stick up for what group we're in. You know, our people. You know what I mean? And it's just I I'm embarrassed that I'm even a part of any of this. To be honest with you, like this is just not who I am at all. I
And
didn't grow up to
and
YouTube.
and I didn't start doing live streams to be even dealing with this shit.
Yeah.
People that I don't even really know from the community, I know nothing about.
Right. Right.
Like, I just wanted a place where, the people that I've met we could all hang out and chat and just
Yeah.
have random topics.
Right.
And I get thrown into this whole
Yeah.
mess.
Yeah.
Like, and honestly, you being mad at B for her comments, well, look at
Yeah.
what like I haven't read all the comments
I mean I
under
was saying
that
some nasty
post.
stuff too. I absolutely was. I was say I admit it. I was saying some nasty things too. I was absolutely. Absolutely.
So
You know, and I
so
do
B
apologize to you. I do apologize to you. I really do. She was coming at me sideways, and you guys are just sticking up for each other, and that's just what it is. And I'm not mad. I'm not pissed off about it. My girls, the girls that I'm friends with, I love the girls to death. You know what I mean? I've talked to them on the phone. They've been my supporters. They've been there for me, and they're the big reason why I am coming out with my whole story. You know what I mean? It's because it has to be done. It just has to be done. It really
okay.
does.
And you know what? That group of people, they stick up for you, right?
Right. Right.
Right. And they're doing that by attacking me
Yeah.
in my comments for asking you where the live stream went or if it was
Well,
on
I
a
mean,
different
I'll
channel.
talk to them about it. I don't feel like you should. I mean, the BTU. I don't know what her whole thing is. You know what I mean? I just backlash. With her thing. And you guys are sticking up for each other, and I get that. I get that you guys are friends. You're sticking up for each other. The thing is this is all revolving around the Tyra thing. You know what I mean?
But
Like,
but
but how do you know? How do you know that she's not using you to come back? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I
no,
don't know. It
she's
just seems
she's
like everybody.
she's not coming after me. I asked B to reach out to Tira and see if she would come on panel with me to give an update.
Yeah.
And she did.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not worried about, I've been watching Tira for a year and a half.
Okay.
Tira is not my life, but I do
Right.
like her
Yeah.
and I want the best for her.
Right. As
Um,
do I. I don't hate the girl. I don't want her to fucking die on the park bench. You know what I mean? Absolutely not. Nobody. You know what I mean? But see, Tara has to start loving herself.
okay, but
You
that's
know what I mean?
Tira.
Because
That's not me and it's not
right.
B.
No, and I think that
Okay?
you've gotten some backlash. You absolutely have. You absolutely have. I mean, I'll talk to my people. You know what I mean? You don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. And with this whole situation, what I wanted to come out and do my channel about is, after all this stupid drama crap, because my older brother died from fentanyl 3 years ago. I have severe ADHD. I was addicted to Klonopins for 20 years of my life. I took 35 a day. I have so many things to talk about. I was in a prison too myself. And I don't want to worry about the fucking drama. I don't want to worry about it. I mean,
Yeah,
this all fucking started with Jessica Kent, and nobody's even talking about her anymore. You know what I mean?
exactly.
And it's all about just getting back at each other, and it's like, why? You
Okay,
know?
here, let me read this comment to you by
Go ahead.
Pixie. I think you're annoyed that Amanda didn't go live when you offered because you're mentioning it anytime Amanda speaks. That's so far from the fucking truth. Like you, Pixie, you were someone that I liked and respected, and I can't believe how disrespectful you've been in my comments. Like
But
fuck
maybe okay,
off.
but she's also sticking up for you know what I mean. She's sticking up for me, and I've gotten close with her. You know what I mean? She's sticking up for me, and she from what I've been through and everything. And it probably is not right. You know what I mean? But that's the comment. You know what I mean? She is talking about me. I mean, look at Mindy. I mean, Mindy fucking used me for so long on her lives. You know what I mean? Just for content, just for bullshit. You
Yeah,
know
but
what I
I've
mean?
never
So
asked you to. I've offered
yeah, I mean,
for
I get
you
it.
if you needed a place and you were too worried about going up alone, I would
Right.
have muted my mic and let you have.
Right. And there's other people that's offered me that too. Yeah, the other people did that. And I appreciate that. I do. I appreciate that. Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah, but I am absolutely not uh, annoyed that you're not telling your story on my channel because I don't want it on my channel.
Look, I come out,
You
anybody
know?
can be on. Everybody's got a story. Here, can you put your phone down so that they can see you?
What?
It's my boyfriend, guys.
Hello.
I
Anthony.
I don't know what I'm looking at, but
She's up here, but they can see you in the chat.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have no idea how to work this stuff.
He's watching the Bears game. He's like,
okay.
oh, the Bears game, Bears game.
Yeah, because I win $1,900 if I
Yeah,
get
well, yeah, we wouldn't have a good amount of money. But at the same time, like he's dealing with this too because like he's pulled me out of the depression and the being scared and thinking. I mean, I'm telling you right now, if Jason comes anywhere near me, I'm going to town. I don't care. Or Mindy. Mindy was gonna come to my house, and I was actually I had a lawn chair out there. She was like, "Oh, I'm coming to your house and be doing whatever." I had a lawn chair sitting outside. I mean, I've had death threats, from people. My dad. They would send me a picture of my dead brother and say that I was gonna end up being right next to him. You know what I mean? These are the people that we're dealing with. This is Jason is not. These two, Jason, and I don't want to say anything about Tyra. She's got some issues, and I do too. But Jason and Mindy, they're 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 fought. They're like beyond. They're beyond. They just want to hurt people to hurt people.
Headed on the worst path possible.
I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. It's stupid. It's like, and honestly, Jason, I don't think he's going down. I need some drink, but he's going down. He's going down the tube. You know what I mean? And it's just karma. It's karma for you. I don't.
I
It's like I feel bad, but what the fuck? You know? How should I feel
well,
bad about it?
I I don't
No.
care. I couldn't care less. Like I don't know
Yeah.
the guy, and I'm not
Well, here then
involved in that.
how about you know what I mean? You just do your channel and you just do what you want to do with your channel, obviously. I mean, I'll talk to the girls. You know what I mean? I'll see, you know what I mean? And just I don't know who they actually have a problem with. I don't know who, you know what I mean? Because we just talked for a minute right before I got on live, and that's why I said, "Do you want me to come up?" You know what I mean? Can I come up? Because
Yeah.
I wanted to, and it's just a whole shit show. I mean, this whole thing it's just a shit show. And by the way, I might be getting married soon. So I was talking to some of the girls, like we could, like if I would invite, you know what I mean, my friends, like on YouTube. I've met some really, really, really good people. And I would just, you guys come to my wedding, and we a sober, situation, and we could just have fun and have like a meet and greet there. You know, it's just I don't want this to be going on. I don't want people to be at each other and hurting each other and being mean to each other. And it's like I don't know.
But I
Maybe I'm just
wasn't doing any of that. I opened up
right.
my panel to Chris,
Mhm.
and what it was
Which
at
I had
least
it out with
a
her too.
month. an
I
hour
had it
and
out
a
with her.
half of abusing us. Like,
Yeah,
and I didn't know what to do.
she's off her rocker. She's definitely off her rocker. She's I had it out with her too. I get it.
Like,
I
I
mean, it's a
don't
lot.
know.
Just calm down. Don't let it stress you out. You know what I mean? Don't let it stress you out. Just keep doing what you're doing. You know, keep doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like with
Yeah.
me, with my comments, I don't. I'm gonna stop myself with like lashing out. You know what I mean? Because what's the point? What's the point? You know what I mean? I was so nice, so nice, so nice, so nice, so nice, so nice. And all I'm doing is telling the truth, the utmost truth of everything. And you know, I got people over here saying different things, and that I'm a liar, and I'm all fucked up on drugs, and I'm this, and I'm that, and I'm like, what? You know what I mean? It's just, it's crazy.
But
It's crazy.
where is this going on? Like, I'm not seeing anything.
Tyra's
Um,
posting it on her page. She posted actually Jason with a fucking goddamn machete, a fucking machine gun in his hand.
okay, yeah, but I mean, like currently, we haven't seen,
Um, no, they've actually disappeared. They have Mindy, Jason. Well, Mindy's popped up a few times, you know, saying some nasty things. But I mean, and that's why Tyra came out with her nasty things. You know what I mean? Because they're going back and forth. They seen stuff. They were at the house, and when you're at the house, I mean,
okay,
that's
but
why Chris left. When you're at the house, it's impossible to be sober there.
okay,
Impossible.
but Tira has been gone from that house for I don't know how long now. She only was there, what, two, maybe three
But
days?
she admitted it. She was also doing drugs. She
Yes,
admitted
she
it.
did admit it.
But
She
okay, and
tried them.
I'll be the first person to say it. I know what it feels like to be on meth, and it's disgusting. But it really fucks with your head. Like if you can't handle it, I mean, I was in two different psych wards, literally. You know,
Okay,
he was just blowing in my face. I was in a psychosis for sure, without a doubt, without a doubt.
so you were in a psychosis just from him blowing it in your face? Is
Yep.
that what
And it was all around. I mean, he had duct tape. He had duct tape on the vents. It was like he was trying to, because what I think is yes, he was taking. I had cell phones. He was breaking them. He was taking them, the SIM cards out, messing with the IMEI codes. He was really trying to mess my head up really bad. He did not want me to be on the internet. That's what I think. To find out about the Jessica Kent situation, and you know what I mean, and him over there with her while he was over there with me, and when he's with her, he's calling me. You know what I mean? And it's, that was just, oh my god, gross. But
Okay, well,
I mean,
Tira's not an addict, though. The rumors of
well,
her being an addict are ridiculous.
I can't say anything because I don't know that. You know what I mean? But
Well, Tira
it
has
was.
said it
She admitted.
herself.
I mean, if you're not an addict, then why do you pick up any type of pipe and smoke? That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to throw daggers at her. I'm not. I'm not. She's a grown woman. She can do what she wants. I'm not. You know. I'm not in the freaking. I'm not in the sobriety community. You know what I mean? I'm about to be, but I like all of this stuff is just. I'm
Okay,
surprised
so okay, so
I'm not in Tara's position because this is insane.
let's flip that question onto you though. What made you
What?
pick up the pipe first, the first time?
To be honest with you, it was 8 months. He was blowing my face. I woke up. There was a couple times where I woke up in the middle of the night. He was shredding paperwork for 4 hours. I'm almost positive that he did steal my ID and he stole my social security card. Um, there was things happening that were so crazy in that house, and everybody was getting messed up in that house that I really got tired of it. My mind was in somewhere else. I was missing my brother. I was like, you know what? Oh, if that's so fucking fun, let me try it. Let me try it. And to be honest with you, it didn't really do anything for me because of the fact that I have severe ADHD. I'm not, and then I started thinking, I'm like, dude, this is like you're like smoking Drano. You know what I mean? It's just not. It's and honestly, Jason is getting a lot of people hooked on meth for free. I mean, I know one of his best friends has had a heart attack over it. You know, it's not okay. It's not okay. And at this point, he's doing things so wrong that he needs to be back in jail. He needs to be in prison. You don't do that.
Well, that's on him, you know?
You're right. I mean, I had a brother that died, you know what I mean, that died. And then, like, all of a sudden, it was.
Oops, we lost her. Sorry, guys, I didn't pay attention to the chat. I'm not gonna scroll back. I find it funny people in recovery always talk about, yeah, I don't understand that. Like, no one knows. Okay, it doesn't discriminate. I get that. People have tried it. Right, Maxine, that's what I'm saying. It just because she tried it doesn't mean she's now all of a sudden an addict. B has known her for 4 years now. I believe Steph somewhere up above said she's known her almost from the beginning. Like Tara doesn't have the money to be an addict. Whoever you are should. Yes, I agree. People are worried about her no matter how. Okay, I get that, Diana, but leaving me nasty comments just because I asked Amanda a question, like that's uncalled for. Chris came up, I dealt with that, and I'm getting nasty comments left in my comment section, and a lot of them are towards Tara. Like it's not Tara's channel. I just like I don't know. Don't lump me into a category that I don't belong in. Hi Amanda. Thanks for coming. I should be ashamed for it. No, I don't believe she is either, Brooke, but yeah. Yeah, I hear you, Steph. Calling for a long time, and I have a lot of respect for Amanda. Nobody's saying they don't have respect for Amanda. I'm talking about other people in the comments. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not an addict. I never have been. I don't know what that stuff really costs, but I would assume it's not cheap. I don't even know the specific. You're not wrong, Steph. You're not wrong. Mm-hmm. Well, like I don't know anything about Terry using or not. Yes, I mean we're all hoping that. I don't care if she's using even like. Hi, Curls. I'm not Mad Nutter. That's the only one I know who's really been documenting and commenting about her. Okay, well, I know Mad Nutter, okay, from a different era last year, 2023, okay? I don't go over there anymore. I don't want anything to do with that community. Be careful what you're watching. Be careful of what you're listening to over there. Like, Mad Nutter's gonna come after me for this, but just be careful. He told he told you guys in his comments not long ago about what he's really like. Believe him.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm sorry, I accidentally got kicked out. I was like, how am I gonna get back in? Like, this is all new to me too. You know what I mean? Like all the
Yeah.
YouTube and it's all new. It's all new. But what were you talking about?
No, someone had mentioned Mad Nutter, that Mad Nutter's the only one documenting
Yeah,
and commenting about her.
yeah.
Okay, well, and like I said, it's gonna get me some heat, but watch yourself. Okay?
Right,
I know
but then at the
Mad
same
Nutter.
time, wait, hold on. If you're gonna take heat for Tyra, because that's who they're going after. So if you're gonna take heat for her, you have to make sure that you're prepared for that. You know what I mean?
No, no. I'm gonna take heat from Mad Nutter. Now that
Oh, okay,
I've brought his name up,
okay.
okay, yeah, I'm sure this has already been recorded and everything for him. Like, I don't know.
People are
Just
different. People
be,
are some are more crazier than others. You know what I mean? And I mean, and this is what it is. It's YouTube. You know, some people are just sitting at home, and you know what I mean. This is all they have to do, or you know what I mean. That this is like their entertainment, or you know something. That's what's crazy about it, because like this is my life. You know what I mean? And it sucks because like on a daily basis, I was going through for 3 years. You know, with this situation. You know, and I've recently got a hold of freaking Jason on like Telegram, and I told him, I said, you better do your magic, and you better tell Mitty to shut up, and you better tell Tyra to shut up, because if not, it's gonna be horrible, horrible. I said, you know, and I know so many incriminating things about him. You know what I mean? That all I wanted to do was be left alone, be left alone. You know what I mean? I would have never went over to, it's gross, but I would have never went over to his house knowing that Mindy was there, knowing that what happened. I would have never went there because
yeah.
who wants to nil ill. And yes, he did tell me to my face that he had to throw her down in the closet because she jumped on top of him. He threw her down in the closet, and then you know she said that she was gonna press rape charges on him. And then he did say, that, you know, if she wanted to press rape charges on me, that's 25 years. I would have had to offer what well, I don't know how you guys say it on here. I don't know, but you know, I was like, what the fuck, you know, and it's just, and then on top of that, she was saying she was gonna go back.
Hang on
You
a
know what I mean?
second.
And that's on her. That's completely on her. I will never have anything to do with those people again. You know, and everybody in that house is not horrible. You know, Jason has a cousin that you know is taking care of everything there. You know, Jason's causing the chaos, and the cousin's actually taking care of you know the bills and all the stuff that he needs to take care of. You know what I mean? So Jason's causing major problems with
Okay,
a lot of people.
just a minute, Amanda.
Yeah,
Three dot Dave, you're not coming up, so stop requesting to.
who's that? I've never heard of that before. Was that the
I
name?
don't
Three
know.
Dot Dave?
Yeah, someone in the
I mean, it could be Jay. You never know. You never know. I mean, I have so many things in my phone. He has, what he does is, when people smoke a lot of meth, they get into electronics a lot. And I'm pretty sure he was cloning my phone, like without a doubt, without a doubt. I mean, he was editing things. There was he made another page, and he actually it was my voice. Apparently, I was putting a hit on my parole officer. You know, and the funny part about it, you could tell it was edited. The funniest part about it is I'm not even on parole. I've been off of it for quite some time, for like 6 years now. But why? You know what I mean? Like, and it says like a man, duh. And it's just like, it's gross. It's gross what these people, and then when I was over at his house too, Eldon, he's like, oh yeah, Eldon makes a lot of money. You need to, here, I'll give you his information. You need to hit on Eldon. You need to hit on. It's like, dude, that's not who I am. That is not who I am. I don't do that. Like, I don't ask people for money online. That's just, I'm here. The only reason I'm here is because they dragged me into this. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna sit around and not stick up for myself, because what was going on was not going on. You know what I mean? At all. But the one thing that did piss me off is you're getting a hold of my parents. You're getting a hold of my parents and you're lying. He really wanted to come over to my house to talk to my dad, to have his phone in his pocket and recording, and have my dad explain that he's never abused me. Now, my dad has never seen him abuse me, but my dad has picked me up at his house 30 plus times after he did that. You know what I mean? So for him to even want, you know what I mean? Leave my family alone. You could leave us alone. Ugh. And I know Jason. He doesn't stop. He doesn't stop until he's satisfied. And
Yeah.
and it's a dangerous situation. And he's all fucking high on, he hasn't taken the goddamn meth pipe out of his mouth since he got out of halfway up. I don't know what he's fucking capable of. I've seen him fucking, he's taking me on high speed fucking chases from the police officer. I mean, it's insane.
Can
It's
you see the
insane. And I should
chat?
have never let him do this to me. Huh?
Can you see what I've pinned on the
I
screen?
can't, you know what? I don't have my glasses on, but I'm going to read it to you.
Okay, I lost her again. What Steph is saying right here, it's true. Like, it's 100% true. That's who Mad Nutter is. Dangerous, absolutely. Yep. Yeah. I don't interact over there anymore. Um, yes, she does. Oh, now I've lost all my train of thought, I think. Yeah, I feel like it. No, no thanks, 3 dot, we're good. Yeah, exactly, Amanda. You know what it's like. But I mean, hey, he's putting out content on Tira, and you know, half of that community, whatever they call themselves, are against Tira. So, of course, they're going to be following Mad Nutter. Anyways, the whole point of my stream was to say stop, clumping myself and B, or any of us, into one basket. Like, people were disrespectful to myself and B. Like, that's not cool. We were over here doing our thing, catching up with Tira. It spiraled. Um, there's no reason for the attacks on either one of us. If you don't like us, just don't watch. Yeah, like, no, I'm not sending B anything. Like, she's a great person, and I don't care what anybody else says. I have no reason to, tell B to back off. Like, no. Anyways, guys, I'm sorry it all went left again. Um, I don't think I'm cut out for this stuff. Weird. No, we didn't, Maxine. And I feel terrible because, I'm always concerned for others, so like I feel bad that B had to go through that. But it was my second live. I didn't even know what to do. I didn't like, everybody's taking screenshots out there and recording things and, twisting the truth and all that bullshit. And I'm up there stuck and letting this woman, be disrespectful to myself, B, and the entire chat. Some people were getting triggered and wanting to leave. Like, oh, I think you have your your mic muted.
Yeah, sorry, my phone died.
Oh,
Like, I'm not used to doing these lives either. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird.
thanks, Brooke.
But I mean, are you seeing the chat? How is everybody doing in the chat?
No, I mean everybody's fine.
Okay.
Um, as far as I could see.
Yeah.
Uh,
Somebody said like, don't I deal with like that Mad Hunter guy?
Oh,
Whatever.
that's a late cake.
Babes. But dude, because of the fact that he was making videos, like he's sticking up for me. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, but
he's
that's
making
what
these
he
videos,
does.
huh?
That's what he does. Do you realize that Mad Nutter is a
Yeah.
sock account? Nobody knows the
Yeah. I mean,
identity.
sweet Amanda, this is sweet, and I was just like, you know what I mean? So I was kind of excited. You know what I mean? Like, okay, he's sticking up for me. You know what I mean? Like, cool. I mean, but I mean, I could see it could get pushed far. You know what I mean? Like where he does go for he goes overboard.
Yeah, if I mean, you even do anything to disagree with him, you'll be the next one that he's
Well, what about that
constantly.
about Tyra all the time? That Jeremy is it Jeremy?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean
the
he
pig
looks.
pen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't bother.
okay. You don't go over there.
No, no. I think I've done like once or twice. He just the way that I don't like people downing other people. We shouldn't be downing each other. We should be lifting each other up. You know what I mean? Like it's just, I mean, life in general is rough. You know what I mean?
Well,
Being a relationship,
if that's how you feel, you're
huh?
aligning with the if that's how you feel, you're
Yeah.
aligning with the wrong communities.
Well, I
Okay?
mean,
Because
I look at
that's all
people how
they
they
do.
I treat people how they treat me. You know what I mean? Like, like I said, I thought Mindy was this fucking. She was a really great friend. She just that, and then I mean, look at what happened.
Go.
Baby said, look at what happened. You know what I mean? Like she just fucking. I was just absolutely nothing to her. I mean, she got mad at me because my phone was fucking. I had her blocked. She couldn't get a hold of me, so I could come pick her up after Jason abused her. Like, oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense because I mean, weren't we just talking about how you know what I mean? I still had feelings for him at the time. Like it was just crazy. You know what I mean? But until somebody like me in general, until somebody does something to me, I have no, you know what I mean? I have no problem. Like everybody's in, like everybody has a word in this. You know what I mean? Just because it's all over social media.
Yeah.
You know, like everybody has it. Like people could say, you know, when I explain this to people, like the people that are not on YouTube, they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Why are you on your phone all the time? Why are you on YouTube? Why are you even looking at what the fuck are you doing? I mean, it's crazy because it's like it's this whole situation is season.
I hate people.
It needs to stop before
But
somebody
like
gets really hurt.
if you're really scared for your own safety, um, and because he lives so close, why wouldn't you just remove yourself um from everything involving him?
I'm not scared of him. I'm not scared of him. I mean, I've like I said, I've literally had to, you know, fight him. You know what I mean? Like after he hit the whatever with me, but at the same time, you know, yeah, he's 10 minutes away. He comes anywhere near me. You know, I mean, he actually, and I'll be honest. You know, he did something to me one time, and I came at him. I had a butcher knife, and I came at him with a butcher knife because you know he's a really big guy, and you know he recorded me doing that. So when that happened, I grabbed. I was like, he calls me Deadpool because I was going at him with these knives. Like I was, he knows. He knows my like. He knows I'm not. I'm not afraid of him. I'm not afraid to fight him. I'm not afraid to. I mean, he's an asshole. He's just what he does is he causes problems and then he swoops in like he's some fucking Superman and he solves them. And when I say that, I don't know if anybody's watched this movie. Oh God, what the hell is the name of it? Split. It's called Split. Now, girl down to a basement, whatever. But every time he opens the door, he's a different character. Jason used to call him that character's name, Sedgwick, Edgewig. He used to call himself that. Jason would grab a fucking thing of duct tape and scare me and whip it out with duct taping. Like it, it's embarrassing to come out and have to say all this stuff.
James McAvoy.
You know what I mean? It's
Okay,
embarrassing that I ever went back.
so you're saying that you've attacked him as well.
After he did, why not? After he laid his hands on me for sure. He sat on top of me and tried to smother me with a pillow for 3 hours. I thought I was gonna die.
Okay.
And one person, my life, not one person in that, not one, not not one at all, ever. It's like everybody's scared of him for some reason. I'm not scared of him anymore. He's done too much to me. He's done too much. And if he ever comes, he's stupid. You know what I mean? I have so many people right now that have, you know, text messages and just all the fucking goddamn information I have. They have them. There's certain people that have them. You know, so if something happens to me, then you know what? Go to the fucking police. Go get him. You know what I mean? I just I don't know. I don't want to say too much, but I don't understand how that shit's going on in that house like that, and there's nothing happening.
What's your sister-in-law?
I don't know.
Future.
Who you know?
You.
I don't have a future sister.
Future.
Who?
My sister.
Sorry, I was talking to my boyfriend. I'm sorry. He's saying who?
I think you're safe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, his sister. I mean, his sister's a freaking hardcore police officer. What is she?
SWAT.
She's SWAT. You know what I mean? I'm staying here with him. You know, and I'm tired of being tired of being scared. I literally lived in my parents' basement for a year. I didn't want to go out of the house. I thought somebody was gonna shoot me down. I swear to God, and it wasn't paranoia from drugs. It wasn't any of that. He had me so terrified that you know what you have to do with you. You know, like what the fuck are you gonna do to me? Like if you would have killed me, what are you gonna do? You know, and he's hanging out with all my dead older brother's friends. Like one of them lives at the house. The black guy lives at the house. It's just he's a very dangerous person. And he should not be on the goddamn streets. That's all.
Wow, I'm sorry to hear that, Amanda B.
Yeah.
White Russian has a question for you.
Huh?
White Russian has a question for you. She
I
said,
can't see,
sorry.
I can't see the chat 'cause I don't have my glasses on. What's up?
Okay, so she's asking, Amanda, do you still have feelings for Jason?
No, no, none, none
Okay. Okay.
whatsoever. You know, when I was there the last time with the whole Mindy situation, and they didn't tell me that they were together. Um, you know, I'm sorry, babe, for even saying this, but he would, he was cuddling with me. You know what I mean? He was cuddling with me. He's like, oh, I'll tell you some stuff because he had to get some stuff off his chest. He's like, I'll tell you, but you can never, if God even, if God asks you, you can never say anything. You know what I mean? It's just, we were cuddling. We got along. He had a pile of drugs for me there. And don't, I was kind of sick after too. But that meth stuff doesn't do anything for me. I don't, I think it's garbage. Completely garbage. I had a problem with smoking coke, and it was right there. But I have, baby,
this is $2,000. I'm sorry.
honey, I have like a bunch of people watching this.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Okay.
But like, I mean, literally, and when he gets a hold of my mother and messages, text message, and all that, he's acting like I'm the one doing this. Like it's my fault that I'm doing this, and when it's not. I mean, it's like I'm sickened with myself. It's like, who are you, dude? Who are you? Where do you come from? And I think he's just been so institutionalized that he doesn't care about going back. That's something to him.
Back.
So,
But no, I do not have any feelings for him at all. There's no way at all. I mean, who does that to somebody? Who gives them, oh, here you go, here's a pile of drugs for you, and sitting there doing them, and he's, he wants, asking me to take a hit off the meth pipe and blow it down there. Like, are you serious right now? And then, he's sitting there cuddling with me, and, he was literally telling me, he's like, oh, I really don't think, because I always thought that maybe something, we could get back to whatever if he changed, but not now. But the Mindy thing, he told me, he's like, oh, I love her, I love her, I love her. And it's just the whole he literally said he did not want to have another girlfriend ever again when they were actually dating. It's like, what? I
don't know that neither one of them have posted in a bit,
no.
so I have no idea what's going on with
Well,
them.
I mean, they haven't posted anything because I'm sure they're embarrassed. You know what I mean? They have to be. Absolutely. How can you not? Jason, they were trying to have me cover up everything and say that he did not abuse me because Jason was planning on coming out of the halfway house, coming on YouTube, didn't want to look like the bad guy, wanted to look like the teddy bear so he can come out with his stories and do that. That's not what he did. That's not what he did. He fucking hit the meth pipe the second he walked out, and he's got knocked out off it since. And I mean, the guy barely even showers. I mean, he's got, yeah, he does have some type of carpal tunnel. I don't know. I was looking at his legs. He had red blotches like all over his legs. He like can't breathe properly when he sits up. Like, I mean, it's sad. It's sad because it's like, do you not see yourself like that?
Blotches are blood.
And I'm very, very happy that Crit got out of there. I'm very happy because me and Crit's like a little brother to me, and he definitely does not deserve anything that Jason did to him.
Yeah,
Nothing.
I don't know him.
Nothing at all. It's cute.
Okay, well,
Like nothing. I mean, I'm sorry you're going through this. I really am, because I've dealt with it too. You know what I mean? But there's gonna be haters out there. There's gonna be nice people out there. There's gonna be, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, we just gotta roll with the punches. And I'm just gonna, like, I'll probably come out. I want to get my stuff together. Like I said, I was in the hospital a couple of days ago. But I just want to get like my things together and come on here and be put together. You know what I mean? And I'm
yeah.
gonna write some stuff down, and so I'm not all over the place like I was before.
Oh, three dot, you need to be blocked.
People on the target, it's like, because some people have nothing to do. Some people don't nothing better to do but talk shit to other people. It's like, what? Why?
They keep wanting up on the stage, but they're not getting up.
For what? It's probably Jason. I'm telling you right now, it's probably Jason.
I don't know, but I'm not letting them up.
I mean, have you seen that name before? Does that name look
No,
familiar to you?
no, not that I
It could be Jason.
recognize.
It could be Mindy. Who knows?
Well,
You know what?
either
If it's either one of them, they could actually be a human. You know, Mindy owes me $70. Why don't you pay me back? You know what I mean? Gave her $70 for goddamn drugs. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, I was the one that helped you out. You know, she's like, why do I have to sit here and be the only one that's sober? What? Well, I'm sorry. Wait. You just slept with my ex-boyfriend, who I was still in love with, and then and now you want me to feel bad for you? And I did. I helped you out. Here you go. Here you go.
who are
Because
you talking about,
what,
Goddess?
Mindy? Huh?
Oh, sorry. One of the comments. I want to
Yeah.
know who Goddess is talking about.
What was it saying?
She's been very happy in this relationship for months. She's sober, she's doing well, and could use everyone's support.
Yeah.
I mean, because that
I
they're
mean, I to
saying,
be honest, I went to the hospital 2 nights ago because I ate some gummies and edibles, and they were 100 milligrams. I don't even eat edibles at all, but they were 100 milligrams, and it was really bad. I was out of it. There was an ambulance situation.
We forgot they had weed in them.
I mean, I apparently I forgot that. I thought it was candy. Then I don't know, but they had to do the chakra thing, on me, and it was insane. It was nuts. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Like I'm in a really good relationship right now. He treats me amazing. Like I didn't think that you can be treated like the way he treats me, and we get along so well. He's like my best friend, and I'm not used to that. You know what I mean? I'm used to somebody coming at me all the time. You know what I mean? And just being mean and nasty, and I'm always used to like having to fight. And it's different. It's cool. It's amazing. I mean, and his mom just died on the ninth, and she just dropped dead on the ninth. So he's going through his own stuff with that, and I mean, it's just, it's a lot. It's a lot.
so you haven't been together with your boyfriend for months though. Like this is a new
We've been
boyfriend?
together. We've been together for about a month,
Yeah,
about a month and a
okay.
half. Yeah, for about a month, and we're very serious. We're very very serious. Very serious.
Okay. Well, no, but I just didn't
Yeah.
with Goddess out here saying you've been happy in this relationship for months. I knew months didn't sound right.
Well, I mean, that's okay. People make mistakes, but at the same time, like I've talked to them on the phone. You know what I mean? They can hear my voice and like how happy I am, and I talk to them almost every day when I'm like, "Hi, ladies, how you doing?" You know what I mean? And it's just it's positive. It's positive vibes. You know what I mean? And that's something that I really need. You know what I mean? And when I'm the type of person, and when I'm your friend for life. Like I'll do anything for you. You know what I mean? For life, and that's just how it is. And I just it's just crazy. It's just this whole situation is crazy.
Yeah.
Whole situation
I
that people, I mean, like they're doing it for fun. You know what I mean? Like this is fun to them. Like go get a hobby, go do something with yourself. Go, I don't know, Jason, go to the gym. Mindy, go do whatever the fuck you got to do. You know what I mean? You're just sitting there like you're just playing with people's lives like that.
yeah. I don't know.
And it's just
Like I said, I haven't seen anything posted by them recently, but
well, if you go on Mindy's page, she did post about Tyra and hitting the math, doing the math, whatever. You
yeah,
know what I mean? She
that
said, yeah, and then she also said about Jason too. She's turned on Jason.
yeah, I saw that, but
She
it's
actually
been
finally came out and said, yes, he is abusive to females. And it's like I go back to her other thing. It's like half a line. How dare you? He never touched me. He never abused me. He never did. It's like you're fucking shut the fuck up. God.
I don't know. This has all gotten very strange, and it's not something that I'm even involved in. I'm not interested in.
Baby, give me my cigarettes. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. He's watching football. He's got a lot of money bet on this game. No, this is empty.
I haven't seen anything in a while either. Yeah, I
You have a
haven't
very
seen
calm,
anybody.
you have a very calm voice.
Oh, well,
I can't. You have a very calm voice.
the the pig pen tell me, or Jeremy specifically says I'm a retard when I talk.
Oh, that's not nice. That's not nice. Mm. You have like a calming sense to you. You know what I mean? Where like if somebody was having a full blown panic attack, it would be very calm. I mean, look at
Yeah,
me. I'm like talking over myself. I hate having goddamn ADHD. It's horrible. It's horrible.
yeah.
But
They played with our mind for a long time, starting with JK. Imagine having a million followers. Okay, goddess, but I'm not involved in that. Like, I get it. I've heard that, you know, Amanda, Jason was cheating on Amanda with JK. Like,
well, he
I've
was also cheating on
never.
Jessica. He was cheating on Jessica. He was cheating on me with her. Then he was cheating on her with me. He's cheated on anybody he's been with me.
For fuck's sakes, I'm not interviewing her. She asked me to drop the link.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, that's the
I
comments.
did talk to I talked to New Age Plug earlier. Um, I'm kind of because they were sending Jason money too, and I let them know that hey, it's not going for anything good. But I like I like Pino, I like New Age Plug. I mean, with it's gonna get out. It's gonna be bigger, like because they're just being quiet right now. You know what I mean? Like when this whole identity theft and all of this when the whole thing comes out, it's it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. And I yelled at Jeff when I met her. I yelled at her. I figured some stuff out, and then which she was at Jason's house one night, and that's when she was drunk and in the cab, and she passed out in the cab or whatever. And I called Jason's cell phone, and she picked up, and she goes, bitch, why don't you come over here and take a Uber over here, and I'll beat your ass. And I said, since when the fuck are you I'm the stepsister and you're Cinderella, mother. Take your cab to my house, and I'm off the street with your ugly ass teeth. What are you talking about? So that's why my name is changed on that. But to be honest with you, I'm jealous of Jessica because she got out of it. She's out of it.
Yeah.
She's not a person. She's not, but she's out of it. That girl didn't give me the time. She's been jealous. She didn't give me the time of day the first second I met her, at all, at all.
And 1/4 left.
I mean, she thinks she's like just the God's gift to everybody. It's just horrible. And she only used Jason. I mean, the only bad thing I've ever done to Jason was I stole his photo album. And when I did that, I brought it home, and it was every photo was a picture of him in prison, and then there was 10 of them naked ones of Jessica right behind him. And I couldn't believe it. I mean, I could have blew the girl up, but who am I? Why? But I just really hope her girls are okay, because those girls, I mean, they started to call me auntie, and you know what I mean. And I don't mean to bring kids up, but they don't deserve that shit. I think she's got one of them on Adderall too. She did tell me that Adderall is the best hangover cure. Ugh. Jason was stealing my Adderall from me and selling them to her for $30 for a pill. Absolutely.
And what's Adderall?
Adderall is for ADHD. I truly don't think when I got diagnosed with my ADHD, Jessica Kent a week later came out saying she has a severe ADHD and anxiety, and I've never seen a girl have those issues. But I think what I really think she did start smoking meth again, and I because it methamphetamine and Adderall is an amphetamine, so they were trying to cover their meth use up with Adderall.
Okay.
Because Jason is very convinced that meth takes care of his ADHD. When, I mean, if you're up for one day, maybe, but when you're up for 6 days, absolutely not. Absolutely
Okay. Like I said, I've never been
not.
involved in anything like
Yeah.
that. I know nothing about that stuff.
A big shit show. There was so many people hurt in it, and and like I said, there's other people that want to be in this, and it's like, oh, what? You know what I mean? And I get the people that just want, the drama and the entertainment. I get that, but like Tyra, she went over there. You know what I mean? She was hanging out with him. She was videotaping him with a big ass gun in his hand, and like what? What? I mean, I
Yeah.
don't. And then she started coming at me sideways. Are you kidding me right now? It's like, sweetheart, you don't want to go there. You just don't want to go there at all. I mean, I know exactly where she's at. Exactly. But am I gonna stoop myself to that level? No, no, absolutely not. I mean, and to be honest with you, in her first couple videos that she did come out with after the hospital, she's not making sense. And I can relate to that because that's how I felt when I was coming off that shit. I mean, it's horrible. It's horrible.
Okay, but she had a couple of health issues when
And I'm
she
sure. I
came.
mean, yeah, I don't know all her stuff. You know what I mean? I don't. I don't. I really don't. But yeah, at the same time, I'm just pointing out like what she has done to me and what she said to me. You know what I mean? She came at me fucking sideways. Oh man, well, I'm here now and fight this and fight, and it's like, wait, what? Huh? And it's just she automatically took Jason's side with the situation and not even giving the hardcore abuse at all. And she even talks to her. She's like, I don't want anybody to be abused. And I wouldn't. But it's like, okay, but yet you're over there hanging out with somebody that has done this, and you're. Why do you think that he wouldn't do something like that to you or
Okay,
like
but
Mindy?
from what I understand, she went over to visit. While she was visiting, she got kicked out of the place where she had paid rent to stay,
Yeah,
and she was stuck there an extra day or two. Like,
yeah. I mean, I
she.
feel where to go. I'm not a fucking piece of shit asshole where I'm like, oh, I fucking hate the lady. I don't. I don't hate anybody. At the same, oh, I mean, Jason, absolutely. But at the same time, Mindy. But at the same time, she, she's making it look like the life street is cute and fun, you know. And it's
Oh,
I
I
mean, I don't
don't.
know. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I really don't. I don't.
Um, I don't think she. I think
I mean,
she
at
has
her
to
side,
know.
huh?
She has to know what life on the streets is like because she was a year homeless in Florida.
Yeah.
So like I'm sure it's not fun, but if you watch my previous live stream, Tira's actually on for about 50 minutes in the beginning, and she tells us that she's fine. She's not on drugs. Well, I mean, she smokes trees, but um, she's not on anything else, and she's not sleeping on the street. She has a place to sleep. Um, what else
I mean,
does
hey,
she tell us?
I mean, I had an uncle who loves, he had a red wolf dog and he loved living in the woods. You know what I mean? She might like it. She likes it, obviously. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't know, but it's still not right to be getting money from people on the internet because you don't want to further yourself. You know what I mean?
Okay, but she hasn't asked for anything. When she
I mean,
was on my panel, she tells everybody that she's fine. She doesn't need anything.
yeah,
She can't need anything until she actually finds a place to live, right? She needs to
yeah.
find an apartment, and there
Well,
are things in that she's
money.
been doing.
That's what I've heard around the way she gets the Social Security money. What's she doing with that? I don't know. I'm trying to handle my own life. I can't. You know what I mean? I'm just, I'm like, the fucking talk of the fucking town, and it's like Jesus Christ, and you guys don't understand how embarrassing it is to have to come out and say, yes, somebody abused me, and not just one time. I kept going back, and I kept going back, and I kept going back because that's how faithful and that's how loving I was with him. I was with him, and that's what I don't. You know what I mean? I don't understand it myself. I don't. I don't. Like I said, I just lost my brother. It was a major, major thing, and I'm trying to take care of my parents that are not doing so well because they miss him. My family kind of fell apart. I don't talk to my other siblings because of the situation, and the last thing they need is Jason fucking calling them, threatening them. You know what I mean? Like that's not happening at all.
Yeah.
You know that just can't. You know what I mean? And I mean, with the crit situation, you know what I mean? He's just Jason's just an asshole. He's an asshole. He's an asshole. He wants people to fear him. He thinks he's this big badass gangster or whatever. And I mean, I went to a picnic of the gangbangers or whatever, but I've never. I mean, I don't know a gang that wears their shirts that say Cobra. I, you know what I mean? There was illegal things that I saw, but like his own people are starting to, what I've heard, are starting to not not like him because he's bringing too much heat. He's bringing, you know what I mean? He's all over social media. He was,
Yeah.
and I mean, I could tell, but I don't know if anybody else could tell. I mean, he looks high as hell. He's sweating and his one eye's twitching, and it's like I don't
Well,
know.
yeah, I mean, it was obvious. Megan, I believe Noni was being a smartass because I didn't know what Adderall was.
Yeah. I mean, and with me, it's that's I went from before I lost my brother, I had severe ADHD or severe anxiety, and I was on Klonopins for 20 years, like 35 a day, and I almost died a bunch of times. But at the same time, I lost my brother, and my brain did like a flip. So where I don't have anxiety anymore, but I do have severe ADHD, which is insane, absolutely
Right.
insane. But I'm
I'm
just
sorry for your
going.
loss.
I mean, I'm so happy with myself that I actually found a guy who, like, who is amazing, who's fucking awesome. Because I didn't really think that was out there. You know what I mean? At all.
Right.
And it's amazing. And I wish that for everybody. You know what I mean? I wish everybody has a great life. You know what I mean? I don't want harm on anybody. But if you come at me stupid, you come at me nasty, you come at me talking shit, I'm not. I've been the girl for the last 2 years that hasn't said anything and kind of in the background and dealing with it. So it's kind of coming out like where I'm gonna stand up for myself now. You know what I mean? Where I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, that's what because people are like, well, you're supposed to come out with that, you're supposed to say this. It's just like it's gonna happen. It's gonna
Right.
happen. I'm getting things together. It's gonna happen. It has to, because I know there's other people out there that that can watch that are going through that situation that I can help. Like
Right.
I said, if it's just one person, fine. I don't care about the clout. I don't care about the money. I don't care about that at all.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, Goddess, you have to stop being rude to the people in the chat. If you're friends with Amanda in real life, that's fine. But
Thank you guys.
leave the other Amanda alone. Like, why are people doing this?
I mean, what they do is that some people do it in other chat too. You know what I mean? They're just it's there's haters. I don't know.
If they get a touchdown, we win
Well, if
$19,000.
he or she is your friend in real life, like, stop. We're up
Yeah.
here, we're up here having a discussion,
I
and
do.
she's freaking,
I do want to say, whoever's watching, and you're my friend, and you've supported me. I want to say thank you. I do want to say thank you because they have been my rock getting through all this. You know what I mean? I finally feel like I'm kind of towards the end of it,
yeah,
which is so relieving.
yeah, Chicago. That's exactly what I said. Um, it's fine that well, she's only been over at on Jeremy's side a couple of times, she's saying, but I did mention that they have no clue what he has put Tira through. Like, there's a reason
I
why.
mean, it goes both ways, though. It goes both ways. From what
Sure,
I,
it sure it does, but I mean, like, they were constantly tagging her. They used a clip from a video um, that she had uploaded, I don't know, back in like, let's say 2015. Um, and it was her son playing with a monkey. And
yeah.
they kept, abusing her with showing this monkey. Like, it was just repeated nonsense.
But you have to understand, she abuses people with her mouth as well. I mean,
Yeah,
she loves the drama.
yes,
She
she's a
loves,
drama channel. She
yeah, she
tells
loves.
you she's a drama channel.
Speak about herself in the third person.
However, she has what she has went through far outweighs what she's put Jeremy through.
Look at,
Like,
I hope that you guys are that good of friends that she doesn't just use you and then turn on you when she doesn't need you. You know what I mean? Because I mean, I've seen, I don't, I'm sorry, I just don't get the vibe of poor Tyra. You know what I mean? I don't get, that's not what I'm thinking right now. Poor Tyra. She put herself in this position. She did this to
what?
herself. You
Okay,
know what I mean?
I'm in Canada, okay? So I don't have any real life connection to Tira. So
Yeah.
if Tira decides tomorrow that she, doesn't like me for whatever reason, I carry on with life.
Right.
But I'm not gonna kick her to the curb just because everybody else thinks I should.
I mean, then that's on you. You know what I mean? That's on you, and you know you got to do you. You know, she's, I don't know. I don't want to just focus on her because there's so many there's other ones that are, you know what I mean, that are,
Well, that's what
you
I
know,
mean. Like, your bigger issue is Jason, it not
yeah.
Tira. You
Well, I mean,
know.
she said some crazy ass shit about him and her and Mindy. So you know, I mean, I
But
I
I
don't know.
mean, does it
You know what I mean?
is it really relevant to you what she says about Jason or Mindy now? Do you know what I
No,
mean? It's
no, because I mean,
exactly.
look at, I knew it was all gonna come out like this. I knew they were all gonna turn on each other. I knew it. It was only a matter of time.
Yeah,
I mean, it's sad, but you know what I mean. I knew it. You know, it is what it is.
yeah.
But I, that's not how I was raised. I don't, I have morals, manners, respect. You know what I mean? I
Hmm.
don't go around and hurt people to hurt people. You know what I mean? Like I just don't.
What's her name? Oh, no, it's her name.
Did they win?
I don't know. We need a touchdown.
This is all new to him too. You know what I mean? So he doesn't understand.
No, I'm watching football.
Yeah, I know.
Hi, Chicago. Thanks for coming.
I'm gonna be getting off though because I'm gonna go eat some soup and stuff and relax.
Yeah.
Yeah. But thank you for talking to me. I do apologize. You know what I mean, for the things I said. To you. I do apologize for that. I'm not an asshole. I'll be watching your stuff. If you want to, keep doing the Tyra thing, then, then do it. That's your, that's your choice. You
Well,
know what I mean? I just,
I mean, that's not the direction that I plan to go in. I don't want to always be
right,
discussing Tira,
right.
but
I agree.
I mean, I want updates to see how she's doing.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. I'm with the point I'm at. I don't want anything bad to happen to her at all. But you need to stay at arm's length. You come anywhere fucking near me. I'm the type of person that I don't like you, and there's gonna be punches thrown. You know, they're just,
Yeah.
but I
Come
don't
on,
want anything
Caleb.
bad to happen to her. I don't. at all.
Okay. Well, that's good. And like I said, I don't want to be clumped into whatever the situation is with all that stuff. That's
Yeah,
not my business.
right,
But thanks
right.
for coming up. I hope you
Yeah,
have a great night.
I appreciate you, and I'm gonna look at the chat after. If you are you gonna leave the chat on?
Uh, yeah, it should be on. I don't
Okay,
know how to turn it
okay,
off,
yeah, fine.
so
Okay, all right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna look at the chat after, and then I'll get back to people and do what I have
okay.
to do because I just took my glasses and I was just relaxing with him.
Yeah,
But thank you so much for having me up. I appreciate you.
no problem. Have a good night.
All right, bye
Bye
bye.
bye. Okay, Megan. Jeremy is well, I'll just tell you, he's Roadhog. Um, if you're following Mad Nutter, you'll know um, everybody refers to him as RH. Pixie seems like Screaming can't go on. What are you referring to, Pixie? Yes, it is. I couldn't survive what the big bad. Yeah, exactly. We've all dealt with it, and right now, the hate group the new hate group that is forming for Tira is glued to Mad Nutter because he's putting out content on Tira. And that's not any better than Roadhog. Oh, I'm way behind. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, what people do online. Yeah, she never goes real life. Sorry guys, I didn't realize I was way that far behind in chat. Yeah, agree to disagree on some things as long as you can keep things cordial. All right, dude. All right, guys. I'm sorry everything kind of got out of hand and I haven't been able to keep up again. I really enjoyed meeting the people, community. Thanks for yeah. Oh, thanks, Chicago. Can you explain what the pig pen is about? I don't understand the community when it's the the. I mean, that's what they do. They beat down people and dox them. Other than that, I don't know what their purpose is. They harass the fuck out of everybody. They get their minions to harass people. Thanks, Maxine. Yeah. Anyways, I'll reap the rewards tomorrow. Well, if maybe even no, I don't know. Maybe even tonight, if depending on if someone's working or not. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that video, Amanda. Thanks, B. All right, guys. I don't really have much more that I wanted to discuss. Um, yeah, I don't think I've said enough already, and it is what it is. Just remember that tomorrow, when you're in the comments of the other side, there's reasons why I said what I said. But anyways, thanks for coming, guys. I'm gonna get offline. 5 a.m. comes early. I hope everyone has a great evening, and maybe we'll see you back here another time. I'm not quite sure yet. We'll take it day by day. But yeah, I appreciate all of you for joining me, and thank you, B and Curls, for being mods. Yeah, have a great night. Bye, guys.